Restore your health, be renewed. You gotta take control to see a breakthrough. You're only one step away from a life made better. A life made better. A life made better.
Greetings to all of our dedicated listeners of the Restore Your Health podcast. I'm your host, Laronda. We're on the Restore Your Health podcast. We talk about healthy living, discuss alternative, holistic ways to maintain good overall health and wellness. You will learn how to boost your immune system, build a healthy lifestyle, and live according to biblical principles pertaining to food. Today, we'll discuss ways to improve sleep, how to improve concentration, and benefits of an anti-inflammatory diet. Let me start by stating that all content shared on the show is for educational and informational purposes only, not meant to diagnose, cure, treat, or prevent any disease. I'd like to start with a little inspiration. This comes from the quote, "Wellness is the complete integration of mind, body, and spirit. The realization that everything we do, think, feel, and believe has an effect on our state of well-being," by Greg Anderson. This quote speaks to the whole body, your mind, your body, and the soul of a person. You must include all elements to maintain well-being. I hope this encouraged and inspired you to be more aware of your mindset when it comes to how you view yourself and your health and wellness. Well, let us begin today. Let's start today by talking about how to improve our sleep. Who doesn't need more sleep? We all do. First of all, let's define what sleep is, okay? And the different types of sleep. So sleep is a sedimentary state of mind and body characterized by altered consciousness with relatively inhibited sensory activity, reduced muscle activity, and reduced interactions with your surroundings. It's a decreased ability to react to stimuli, distinguished from being awake, but more reactive than a coma or disorders of consciousness, with sleep displaying different active brain patterns. There are different forms of sleep that the human body encounters. For example, REM sleep. REM sleep is known mostly in infants and in young children. Newborns spend most of their time in REM sleep. That is why it's so important for infants to sleep a lot. That's why most babies sleep a lot. And children over the age of 6 years old begin to experience a more reduced phase of REM sleep. As they get older, it lasts more reduced phases of REM sleep, and it lasts the same as adults' REM sleep. During this time, when you're not quite asleep, some people may experience extremely vivid sensations known as hypnotic hallucinations. Nonetheless, it's important to get the proper amount of sleep daily. Obtaining healthy sleep is both beneficial for your mental health and your physical well-being of the human body. Thus, improving your overall sleep improves the quality of life, okay? From children to adults, all can benefit from a good night's rest. So everyone can benefit from getting a whole 8 hours, okay, which is considered a good night's rest. All right. So keeping sleep hygiene. Okay, so keeping sleep hygiene is a behavior and an environmental practice developed early in the 1970s, okay, as a method to help people with mild to moderate sleep disorders. Sleep hygiene means that having both environmental and daily routines that help promote consistent, uninterrupted sleep with a firm sleep schedule, making your bedroom comfortable and free of distractions, developing a relaxing bedroom routine, and building healthy habits during the day will contribute to you getting the proper amount of rest and sleep at bedtime. Most adults and children get 6 to 8 hours of sleep per night. Okay, that's the norm. When the body gets less than 6 hours, you will become sleep deprived, okay, and experience moodiness and tiredness during the day. So you want to make sure you're getting at least 6 hours or more of sleep a day. Sleep is one of the most underestimated fundamentals, and it's essential to our overall health and our well-being and our longevity. Stages of sleep are light sleep, Okay. When you are in a light sleep, your body, your muscles begin to relax. During this stage, you can be awakened easily, okay, because you're in light sleep. The muscles twitch occasionally. And then there's the official sleep. Official sleep is when you become disengaged from your surroundings and the heart rate and breathing are regular. Then we have the deep sleep, okay? Deep sleep stages of sleep are the deepest, most restorative stages of sleep necessary for feeling well rested and energetic for the next day. If you're sleeping through the night, but you're still not waking up refreshed the next day, chances are you may not be getting enough sleep. Okay, so make sure that you are getting at least how many? 8 hours. Now let's talk a little bit about sleep disorders. We've talked about the different types of sleep stages. Let's go on and talk about some sleep disorders, some that you may or may not be familiar with. So you have insomnia. Insomnia is just trouble falling or staying asleep. Okay, if you have trouble falling asleep at night, or you just can't stay asleep, you keep waking up during the night, chances are you may have insomnia. Then there's sleep apnea. Sleep apnea occurs when the breathing is interrupted, okay, during your sleep. You know, when you are sleeping and your breathing pattern begins to change. For instance, you stop breathing at night when you're asleep. You stop breathing for a period of time, and then you all of a sudden you grasp air and you start breathing again. That's sleep apnea. And then the next, of course, is narcolepsy, which is daytime sleep attacks. A lot of people have these, okay? So talk to your doctor if you think you may have any of these. If you think you may have insomnia, sleep apnea, or narcolepsy, to see if a sleep study is recommended. Okay, so here are a few helpful sleep habits to get you a good night's rest and for good sleep hygiene. You're going to want to try a light snack before bed, like a cup of warm decaffeinated tea, a banana, or a glass of almond or oat milk before bedtime. Now you can warm your milk if you like to do that as well. You can put a little bit of honey in your milk, some turmeric in your milk, a little bit of cinnamon in your milk to kind of help you unwind and warm your milk so that, you know, because it's warm, it's already like you're warming up to your body temperature and it won't shock your system. You don't want anything cold before bed, okay? So whatever you drink, make sure it's either a cup of warm decaffeinated tea. You don't want caffeinated tea because if you do, it'll keep you up. So make sure your tea is decaffeinated. You can eat a small snack like a banana, or you can have the warm oat or almond milk, okay? And these are non-dairy milks, which are easy on the stomach, won't irritate the stomach before bed. Plant-based milks is what we use. So you want to do this before you unwind before bed. You can also try getting a massage, okay? This will help to ease tired muscles. And you may use relaxation techniques like meditation music or using soft lighting and comfortable pillows to help elevate your head at night. Block out all distracting noises. Avoid napping during the night or limit it to about 20 to 30 minutes. And make sure that your dog has already been fed so that your dog won't wake you up in the middle of the night. Okay, we're going to also talk about exercise. Exercise, you can get exercise before bed, but don't make it strenuous exercise. You want to do exercise like soft yoga or stretching, okay? Get into your favorite sleep position. Sleeping on your back and also on your side are recommended. Sleeping on the stomach is discouraged. It's highly discouraged, okay? So sleeping on your back and either on your side. You can either use a side pillow to help you get more comfortable at night on your side, or you can just sleep on your back and elevate your head with lots of comfy pillows. Try these techniques for a better, more rested sleep. Next, we'll talk about how to improve concentration. I don't know about you, but yeah, sometimes we're not focused on what we need to be. And while sleep is important to the functioning of the body, so is concentration. Concentration refers to the mental effort you direct your attention to. It could be something you're working on at the moment or something confusing with attention span, which is the length of time you spend to concentrate on something. Both concentration and attention spans can vary depending on your current circumstance. So most people forget, as they age. We all do. This is normal behavior accompanied with memory loss. The human brain may be affected due to a head injury or brain injury such as a concussion, as well as certain mental conditions, and it may also affect your concentration. So keep that in mind, okay? It can be easy to get frustrated if you're trying to concentrate and cannot for some reason. A study was done in 2015. A sleep study, 4,715 adults, suggests that spending at least 15 minutes a day for at least 5 days a week on brain training activities was helpful in improving concentration. Another study in 2017, a review of 100 studies examining how video games could affect cognitive function, was completed. The results were astounding, suggesting that playing video games may lead to differing changes in the brain, increasing attention and focus. This study found that several limitations, including but not limited to video game addiction and possible effects of violent video games. Studies suggest that specific designed reviews to help explore the possible benefits of video games may support these findings. Other ways to improve concentration through the help of games are brain activities. Okay, so brain activities like crossword puzzles, Sudoku, chess, jigsaw puzzles, and word searches or scrambles, okay, were great memory games. All of these are great memory games to improve your concentration. And playing these types of games can help you get better with your focus, improve your visual selective attention, VSA, and concentration. And in addition, of course, yoga, deep breathing, mindful training, okay, all of these can help with focus, memory, and increase attention. Try using these techniques to help you with concentration. Also, let's not forget about how food acts as a medicine. So you want to get in your choline. Choline is a good supplement, okay? Your omega-3 fatty acids, you get that out of your fatty fishes like your salmon and sardines and mackerels and things of that nature. Then your creatine. Creatine is awesome for helping your muscles, strengthen your immune system. Then your ginkgo biloba is another amazing herb. Ginseng is good for the immune system as well and building immunity. Then you have your rhodiola rosea. It's another good herb. You have tyrosine. Tyrosine is amazing. You have valerian root, another immune building herb. Then you have bacopa minera brahmi. And then you have the choline. Of course, we talked about the choline already. All right. So these are just a few supplements that you can intake, which are a combination of foods and natural supplements that you can take. You can intake these natural supplements and add them to your daily regimen. So let us talk a little bit about inflammation. Let's switch up a bit. So while we're talking about food and natural supplements to help benefit the body, let's talk about inflammation in the body and how to incorporate an inflammatory diet. Most diseases are associated with inflammation in the body. That is why it's important for you to know what foods cause inflammation and what foods reduce inflammation. Knowing this will greatly improve your health and well-being. Alkaline diets are one of the best anti-inflammatory diets you can utilize because we know that food acts like a medicine. So eating a diet with a variety of healthy foods will help decrease inflammation. Inflammation can benefit the body in two ways. It may help defend itself from infection and injury, and its chronic inflammation can lead to disease. So stress levels may play a role in developing inflammation in the body, along with low activity. Studies show that foods that decrease inflammation are blueberries, raspberries, strawberries, and blackberries. So all the berries, why? Because they contain antioxidants, and they contain not just antioxidants, but antioxidants called anthocyanins. Okay, these compounds have anti-inflammatory effects that may reduce the risk of disease. Avocado. Okay, avocado is another great fruit to eat. It's very delicious. It's good in your smoothies. Okay, and it's very beneficial to your health and wellness. Then the fatty fish like the sardines, salmon, herring, mackerel, and anchovies contain DHA and EPA. They also help to reduce inflammation, heart health, diabetes, and kidney health. And with the green veggies like, of course, your broccoli, spinach, Brussels sprouts, and kale that contain cruciferous and may reduce the risk of heart disease and cancer. Broccoli is rich in sulforaphane and antioxidants that decrease inflammation by reducing cytokines and nuclear factor kappa B and LKB, which are molecules used to drive inflammation in the human body. If you'd like to know more about how the body can naturally heal itself with the use of plants, herbs, and natural supplements, purchase my ebook, Live, Sleep, and Eat Well, on Amazon. You can purchase it on Amazon. You can get a copy on our website. Okay, but if you'd like to know more about how this body can naturally heal itself through the use of plants, natural supplements, and the foods that we consume, purchase that book. That book has all that you want to know in it about how to naturally heal our bodies and how the body was meant to naturally heal itself. That's how God designed our bodies, guys. It was meant to naturally heal itself. So there's some things that you can do that can help contribute to your health and well-being. And some of those things are just eating right, exercising, drinking water, giving your body the fuel that it needs to combat different viruses and different diseases. We're just leaving out of the pandemic and we're trying to get back to a new normal. And with that includes the way that you eat. You have to change the way that you eat. You have to change the way that you view your own health. If you want to be healthy, you want longevity, okay? If you want a different lifestyle, you want to be you're in a holistic lifestyle, you want to be energetic, you want to age gracefully, then you have to do something, okay? You have a part to play in this. Nothing just happens, okay? You have to contribute to your health and well-being. And by doing that, that means you have to do the things that you know to do to continue and maintain good health, good overall health. So if you want to know more about that, go ahead and purchase my new book, Live, Sleep, and Eat Well, on Amazon today. Also, if you'd like to donate to support the broadcast, you can give a Cash App donation at $Laronda Dawson. Okay, you can give to our Patreon. Also, we have a Patreon at Restore Your Health Podcast with Laronda Dawson. You can do it there. Okay, you can give on our Patreon page, or you can give a donation via our Cash App. All right, well, that concludes this episode of the Restore Your Health Podcast. I hope that you learned something on this podcast. I hope that you will get more sleep, get rested, and take care of your body. Well, guys, if you like this video, click the subscribe button and share it with a friend. Until next week, have an amazing week, everyone.
Restore your health, be renewed. You gotta take control to see a breakthrough. You're only one step away from a life made better. A life made better. A life made better.